The site of Mary Ray's well is in Bell's Hill, Lanarkshire. It lay once on a slightly raised mound in an open field on the lands of Boggs Farm. Mary Ray and her fiancé, Robert Lammie, were both probably from Ayrshire. They were supporters of the Covenanters. This is a religious group who believed that only God could be head of the church and not the king. It was June 1679, and Robert took part in the Battle of Bothwell Bridge. He may not have been injured on the main battlefield, but more in the rout and the attempt to escape afterwards. Mary went to find him, and she brought him to this spring, where she bathed his wounds, but sadly he died shortly after, and it's said that she dug his grave with her bare hands. To assist a Covenanter was a crime in itself, and it may be that one of the king's troops attacked Mary, but certainly the fact that she died at the spring. She was buried there alongside her fiancé, and the locals named the well after her. The site now lies in a housing estate in an open area of grassland. It appears to have been well looked after over the years. Some old photographs show that at one point it was whitewashed. At the front lay the well itself, with water percolating up through the rocks. There was an inscribed stone here that recorded that Lady Douglas of Douglas Park had the well covered over and the water piped to her house. This was in 1827. The grave and well have been restored over the years on more than one occasion. At one point it was surrounded with trees and with a circular fence with a gate to give entry. A nearby field was known as the Covenanters' Field. This was because of the prayer meetings or conventicles that were held almost annually subsequent to the battle itself. Mary and Robert's graves and the old well site are not visited that often. However, the locals tend for it carefully. Down by the bridge itself in the early 1900s, a memorial was erected to the victims of the Battle of Bothwell Bridge, and this is easily seen from the main road that passes by. Mary and Robert were far from being alone in coming from Ayrshire. It's reckoned that of the 6,000 or so troops there, roughly 1/3 came from that county.